Hey guys, good morning. I want to show you what I found thrifting yesterday. I went kind of late, like about 1:30 in the afternoon. So if media comes out, it just sits around and people look through it. So if records came out, getting there at 1:30, it's doubtful there's going to be anything. There's usually nothing in records. It's all like Jim Neighbor's Christmas and Montavani and whatever, right? So I walk in and I walk right past the records, like there's just a bunch of media that they usually sell all of their media online. So the media that comes out is like, you have to really want it. But I see this. Beowulf. So this is crazy because I know this band. So this band is Mike Muir from Suicidal Tendencies. This album is like 1986. It's a little bit more metal. So this was kind of like early crossover punk metal. Anyway, so I see this and I'm like, what the fuck? Whoops. I instantly, I'm like, well, this vinyl must be in horrible condition. The cover's a little munched, but not too bad. I look at the vinyl. The vinyl's all right. I know other record collectors would have bought this. That were there. In fact, I ran into one record collector there, and I mentioned it to him, and I'm like, dude, did you see this Beowulf and just not want it or something? He's like, what? What the hell? I'm like, so there wasn't any other punk rock and you didn't see this? He's like, no, I looked through all the records. So this must have came out at some other point, or somebody grabbed it and just threw it in their cart or something and just had it for hours and then threw it back that didn't know what it was. But this record, say, value-wise, too, if it was in really good condition, it's about $80 to $100 record. In this condition, it's about probably $40. Somebody would probably pay like $30 to $40 in this condition. Am I going to sell it? Yeah, I am. I'm going to sell a lot of records, you guys. But I'm going to hold on to a lot of records too. My whole thing is, in the next few years, I'm going to be moving, and I might be living in one place that long, I might be living in a few places, but my life adventure must continue, and staying here, I'm feeling stagnant. I love Tacoma, I love you guys, I'm talking about the friends that I know on here from Tacoma and the area. I love my friends here, absolutely, and I'm going to miss them, but Tacoma's gotten really expensive, and Seattle is beyond even wanting to live there for me. I don't even care. Seattle rocked at one point, in the late 90s, early 2000s when I lived up there. It was amazing. I had a blast. Anyway, so I'm going to be selling my records, and I might try to figure out how to sell some through my YouTube channel, and do it in a way where I won't get in trouble. I don't know the rules with selling stuff through your YouTube channel. I think it's okay. I've sold some books. And speaking of that, I'm going to get back to you guys. I do have the books. So all of my records that don't have covers, I'm going to sell those for sure. And I'm going to sell some of my records that, some of the punk stuff that I have. Some of the really good punk stuff I'm going to hold on to. I'll definitely hold on to like a box of records. But I just can't, I can't move this shit over and over again. Pay for storage. Find people that I know that'll, store stuff for me, so you know, I've gone through this before, figuring out what do I do with the stuff when I want to move or whatever, and it just becomes like frustrating. So, but you know, I'm gonna obviously hold on to some of my cool stuff. No doubt about it. But anyway, all right, I'm rambling. Oh yeah, check this out. So, you know, no offense to the Seattle Green, but I'm gonna mention your comment. If you watch this, you know, man, I really don't know what to say. You know, I sent you a message. If you think I'm boring, then, you know, I guess don't watch my videos. If you want proof of how I knew Kurt, and Chris, and Dave, and Chad, and Nirvana, and all my experiences, you just gotta watch some videos. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. Anyway, so this was his message. If you guys want to write back to him, he commented on the video where I mentioned going to the Magic Star show. That was the same date that I ran into Chris. And it's the same day that supposedly Kurt killed himself on April 5th, 1994. Anyway, he goes, "God damn, you're boring. You almost put me to sleep. Besides, do you have any proof of anything you are saying? If you don't have any proof, you might as well erase these videos." Okay, I'm going to be nice. In a sense, I'm not going to delete him from my page. You know, this guy's cutting it close, you know. Because usually I just don't even put up, because, you know, most likely he just is leaving negatives. If you're not leaving negatives, bud, that's cool. You know, take a little time to find out who I am if I don't bore you too much, okay? Just, you know, be respectful. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to be doing fucking cartwheels on my videos. I'm telling some stories. And I started telling these stories because people were interested, you know. Believe me, if people weren't interested, there'd only be about 4 or 5 stories on my YouTube page, Nirvana stories, and I wouldn't have wasted my time, you know. Anyway, so if any of you guys want to go and comment to this bloke, feel free. Yeah, anyway, okay, thanks much.